Yeah, okay guys, we're halfway across the French line going back towards Dalhousie Springs. At the moment we're about 152 kilometres east of Dalhousie Springs, and the track that we've been coming on French line, I think it's probably one of the roughest outback roads I've driven on in many years. It's got this continuous undulating where it's going up and down, and it really is bad. And I'll show you some footage on it, and it is really bad. We've been averaging about 10 kilometres an hour to 15 kilometres an hour today, and it took us nearly 7 hours, nearly 8 hours to knock up over 100 kilometres. We knocked up 104 kilometres and we gave it away. It is extremely slow going on the French line. When we went down the Rig Road, it's a good road. The road's in good nick, and it was a really pleasant drive. Well, one of the biggest problems we've had coming across is the number of vehicles that are running tyres that are too hard, and they're tearing the living blazes out of some of the sand dunes getting up. And it really is a pain in the neck for you when you're chumming through, because it's rough as blazes. The other big problem we've had, and I must point this out to most people, is that on the signs both end of the Simpson Desert, it has a sign up for UHF CB, Channel 10. There are a considerable amount of people not using Channel 10, or not having CBs in their car, or worse still, having that bloody tone squelch on it, so that unless you send that tone, they can't hear you. It is extremely stupid, extremely ignorant, and I think what needs to be done, there needs to be a compulsory, have a CB and fit it in the car, and you have to run Channel 10, no squelch, no nothing, just a straight basic Channel 10. There are a couple of clubs, one club that I met over in Birdsville. I know we run Channel 14 and we use the handhelds on Channel 10. Well, this is absolutely useless, completely useless, because you can't hear them coming, and all of a sudden you come up the side of a sand dune and there they are on top of you, despite calling out, you know, eastbound or westbound. They don't hear you because they turn the volume down on the handheld so that it doesn't annoy them when they're trying to talk to each other on a different channel. That particular group we're using Channel 14, by the way, so you know who I'm talking about. It is a real problem. There's an extreme amount of traffic on the French line this trip, and although I must admit the lack of rubbish, it's pretty good. There's a bit of morons that dump a little bit of rubbish, but that's quite normal everywhere you go.